What's up, fuckers, and welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K21 Next Gen. Today's video, we're going to be doing a trading every player rebuild with the Utah Jazz. I have no idea how this team slipped my mind. Literally the #1 seed in the Western Conference somehow just totally went by me, and I actually never ended up doing this team. I saw a couple comments on my most recent video saying, hey man, you haven't done the Jazz yet. You said you've done all the good teams. Totally slipped my mind. I ended up missing the Jazz. My apologies for that. But as always, thank you guys so much for all of your video ideas. You guys have been giving me some unbelievable ideas, both in the comment sections of my videos and on Twitter. If you guys want to keep, shooting me those ideas over on Twitter, my DMs are always open. Links in the description. As always, if you guys are new around here, just watch these videos. Like 40-something% of you guys that watch these are not subscribed. It would help out the channel a ton. Help out me a ton if you guys want to stick around. Sub, would love to have you here. And as always, feel free to comment any other video ideas and leave a like down below as well. So, if you guys don't know the way these work, basically every single player on this roster must be traded before we do start simming your #1. At no point in time will they return to the roster at all. So, I'm excited to use this. It sucks Donovan Mitchell's on that, final year of his rookie deal still, because we do have to go ahead and hopefully maybe match him up with a little bit of a bigger contract. Maybe get a player that's a little bit better for us. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and change around some positions. We're going to be doing this one with my eyes closed. You guys seem to prefer that one a little bit better, so I do not get any say in which trades we make. But I'm going to go ahead and change around some positions, and I'll see you guys with the first moves. All right, so first trade we're going to be doing right here, we're going to be packaging Donovan Mitchell and Mike Conley together. Obviously Mitchell's on that smaller contract. I'd rather go ahead and get some value for him here, matching him up with a bigger contract. So we'll stop this one in 3, 2, and 1. Jamal Murray and Aaron Gordon coming over from the Denver Nuggets. It definitely could have been a lot worse. Rudy Gobert is probably going to be going next here. You guys know me. I like to try to get through these kind of quickly just because, again, these do tend to take a little while. So we'll stop in 3, 2, and 1. Clint Capella and Tony Snell. All right, not exactly what I was... Wait, did I include somebody else in that deal? I went pretty fast. I didn't even see what it was. We included Ilyasova, so he's off the team anyways. We obviously had to go ahead and trade him at some point in time anyway, so it's not that big of a deal. Capella gone. Ingles and Favors will be my next two, roughly $19 million, close to 20 for these two. So hopefully we can get somebody decent. And stop right now. Dennis Schroeder and the Walking Lesbian. Oh boy, that's what I call Kyle Kuzma, if you didn't know that. Somebody made a funny comment, actually. Somebody was like, oh, don't all lesbians walk? Yes, thank you. The majority of them, I'm assuming, probably do. It's just my funny nickname for them. And we'll stop right now. And we got Kevin Love and Dean Wade. Oh boy, what an interesting team we are building here. Georges Niang and Udoka Azubuike are going to be the next two here. We're kind of getting into the guys that could be on the bench or could just not play at all. Raul Neto and Anthony Gill, welcome to the team. I think we're kind of getting close to getting the majority of these guys done. Royce O'Neal, Dean Wade was on this team. Is Anthony Gill on this team? He was not. So no. Matt Thomas is on this team. I didn't know Matt Thomas was on this team. He used to be a Raptor, I believe. And we'll stop right now. Daniil House and DJ Augustine, and I think we're probably getting pretty close. Mione and Elijah Hughes, and I think we got just Jawan Morgan after this. I believe so. I don't think I'm missing anybody else here. Oh, there's only one offer. All right, I won't do all of them just because there's only one offer, so we'll go ahead and get these two. It doesn't matter. Well, yeah, I mean, this is just when people get mad that I miss out on trading these guys, and these are what the trades turn into. I just think it's kind of funny, man. If we're being honest, I tend to miss, maybe one or two throughout these videos. Oh, wow. We have a lot of fucking point guards here. We don't have a single shooting guard. Oh, boy. This is going to be a very interesting rotation. All right, I'll be back. Okay, so we don't have a backup center, and I need one. And the rule of this is I can't make any other trades once all the trades with the guys on this team originally are done. So if I can't sign free agents, I've been done that in the past. So I think we're going to bring in John Henson here on a one-year deal. I went ahead and going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and set the rotation. I'll be back. So I moved Jamal Murray to the shooting guard spot. We literally didn't have another shooting guard. Jamal Murray is obviously the best player on this team right now. That I don't really think there's much arguing that right there. So Schroeder's going to start at the point guard spot for me. I could eventually maybe move Murray back to the point guard spot if I do find a good starting shooting guard, but for now, this is how it's going to look. So Dennis Schroeder, Jamal Murray, Kyle Kuzma, Aaron Gordon, Clint Capella. Here is the rotation, or the starting five for year #1. Bench, Kevin Love, Raul Neto, John Henson, and Tony Snell. It's a little bit worse. Hopefully we get rid of Kevin Love's pretty big contract in this offseason. So that is it for now. I will see you guys at the end of year #1. So year #1 comes to a close here. We end up as a 6th seed here in the Western Conference, #11 in the power ranking. Not too bad. I mean, again, we went ahead and changed the entire team for Quinn Snyder and the rest of this team before we did start simming year #1. So it's not bad. LeBron is your MVP, LaMelo. Isaiah Stewart, 6th man of the year. Typically it's like a Spencer Dinwiddie, somebody like that. But good to see, some variety happening here. That happens a lot, that happens a lot, and that happens a lot. 68 wins for the LA Lakers. Still same first-round matchup they got in real life right now. Just quick seeding switch up. That's a lot of S's. Jamal Murray led us in scoring. Schroeder is actually really solid as well. Kevin Love, Kyle Kuzma. Love honestly played better than Kuzma did. I don't know. Maybe I should start Kevin Love if I'm being honest. Who knows? Aaron Gordon, Clint Capella, Raul Neto, John Henson. Because, like, I theoretically could just move Gordon to the small forward spot and start Love at the power forward spot, but who cares? It's just, we're probably not winning anything here. So we got New Orleans here in the first round. Lonzo, Bledsoe, Ingram, Zion, and Steven Adams. I would not be surprised if we lost. Okay, we're up 2-1, and wow, we win in 7. Moving on to Denver here. Mike Conley, our old friend. Donovan Mitchell, our old friend. Michael Porter Jr., Paul Millsap, and Nikola Jokic. Yeah, that's scary as hell. And the fact that we're going to have to face that What? Okay, somebody's going to yell at me for something. I just want to go over a couple things right now. There's no cheating going on here right now. There's no cheating going on here right now. I know somebody damn well in my comment section would be like, you have sliders down. There's no way you would have beat them. I just want to make myself clear right now. Clippers, Reggie Jackson, Paul George, Kawhi, Marcus Morris Sr., Serge Ibaka. Let's see if we get Pandemic P. Low-key, he's actually playing pretty well in real life right now. We do lose in 7, though. We got the Clippers and Kawhi against his old team, the Toronto Raptors. Kawhi and the Clippers do go on to win the finals in 5. Kawhi is your MVP. All right. We made it a lot further than I thought we were going to. I can very confidently say that. Heading to the draft lottery right now, see what's up there. The Nets are projected number 1 via Houston. There's probably some sort of protection on that. Oh, we went to the Thunder. I always forget that goes to like a third team. I'm always looking for it for a while. I never really seem to find it. Jose Washington, you're fired. Dell Demps is an assistant here. I feel like I can just get better ratings. I mean, obviously, we're not a very big market whatsoever here in Utah, but I feel like I can go ahead and get some, some sort of better staff. I'll try to get just Peterson for now. I can get both those guys. And then do I have any money to go ahead and get a second guy? Maybe like let's see, Owen Taylor. I'll take Dion Blunt. 2 B- his ratings, or I think he had 1, maybe B. And we got my boy Owen Masters, and I guess I'll sign Logan Smith. So, I mean, we kind of just blew all our money. We're kind of committed to Quinn Snyder here as our head coach, but then again, he does have good ratings. I'm comfortable with him moving forward. So we're now going to go ahead, hop into the trade department. We do have the 21st overall pick. Feels good to be able to make trades and stuff like that now, and I definitely have some to make. So we'll see you guys with that first move. Okay. I didn't think that was going to go through. We just traded for Russell Westbrook. I believe we gave up our first this year, our future first 2 seconds, and then it was Kyle Kuzma along with Kevin Love. So I don't really ever get Russell Westbrook. A couple of you have been asking me to maybe get him a few more times. Yes, he's making a shit ton of money, and he really, unfortunately regresses kind of fast here. But yeah, Russell Westbrook and Jamal Murray going to be our new backcourt here in Houston. I'm excited to see what Russ can do for us. It sucks he's making so much money. That's kind of the one downside, I would say that, and his regression. But I mean, he still puts up crazy numbers: 23 points, almost 10 boards, 8.5 assists. I mean, there's no reason not to go ahead and get him here. So is he wearing number 24? Is that a 4 behind his head right there? Yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and change that. So we obviously traded our draft pick this year, correct? Yes, we did. We're a little low in the pick department. I wouldn't mind maybe trading some of these guys on this team. Dean Wade and Anthony Gill, maybe for some future first-round picks, because, again, we don't really have any. So I'm probably going to do that and then maybe hop into some trades or free agency, and I'll see you guys with those moves. So we're into free agency. I just picked up a couple first-round picks for those guys that were really never going to play for me. I would like to bring Dennis Schroeder back. Unfortunately, it's probably going to have to be in a sign-and-trade fashion because I need to figure out who my starting small forward is going to be, as I really don't have one of those right now. So Dennis Schroeder, he played really well for us as our starting point guard. I just think, we have bigger needs right now, such as a starting small forward. So we do have Donnell House as a backup, but he's probably just not going to be here. I'll do a first-round pick from Cleveland, and I'll do a first-round pick from us in 2024. Hopefully just looking for some sort of small forward that's, at least capable of helping this team. I wouldn't mind a Miles Bridges, honestly. 13 points, 5 boards, 2 assists. Not bad at all. Definitely could be an option for us. Joe Harris could be a good sharpshooter. I think I'd rather stay a little bit younger, though. So let's go ahead and pick up Miles Bridges. We also get Cody Martin as well. Maybe you can just get me a first-round pick because I'm probably not really going to be using him long-term. So Bridges is going to slide down to that small forward spot. Aaron Gordon, Clint Capella obviously still manning the front court. So at this point, I think I'm going to go ahead and get a backup point guard. Cody Martin's either going to get maybe backup power forward, center, or point guard. And then I'm going to probably go ahead and sign the rest. So Cody Martin or a first-round pick if it's all we got here. Yeah, kind of the offers I was kind of thinking we were going to be getting. I don't really want like a PJ Dozier, so I'll just take a first-round pick from the Spurs. That's honestly fine with me. So I need a point guard, a power forward, and a center at this point in time. And again, we don't have a ton of money, so it's a little bit unfortunate. Like Willie Cauley-Stein's honestly not a bad option whatsoever. Cool. Yeah. Now, I mean, the bench is definitely something we're going to probably have to work on next offseason. I think the starting 5's honestly really solid. Or Sonny Silva can't be back in this team anyway. Juan Toscano Anderson. Sure. Welcome to the team. All right. We have a pretty good rotation right now. I'm pretty comfortable with this team. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the rotation at the start of year number 2. So the rotation's all set here for the start of year number 2. I'm super excited to see what Russell Westbrook can do. I think him and Murray, together are going to be a very interesting backcourt. Obviously the rest of the lineup hopefully can be pretty solid. Clint Capella progresses very well in this game. Occasionally I've seen him put up like Andre Drummond numbers in this game, which is weird to see because Andre Drummond's kind of hot ass right now in real life. But you guys know what I'm saying if you play 2K a lot. So Bridges is obviously a new addition here as well. It's going to be nice to have him. Is he in a final year of his deal? I believe he probably is. Yes, he is. So we're going to have to hopefully go ahead and sign him to an extension this offseason. But, speaking of this offseason, the bench is definitely something we're going to have to work on. Daniil House, our six-man, Willie Cauley-Stein, Corey Joseph, and Juan Toscano. Definitely could be a little bit better. So we'll focus on that at that point in time when it comes up. We'll see you guys in year number 2. So unfortunately, I did forget to change Russ's number, but he won an MVP award for us as we wrap up year number 2 and our first in the West, first in the power rankings. 27.5 points, 9.5 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.5 steals. Russ wins another MVP. You'll love to see it. I feel like they could have made his face a little more realistic. I feel like that doesn't really look like him, but just my opinion. Jalen Green, Rookie of the Year for the New York Knicks. Cole Anthony, 6th man. And Jonathan Isaac, even the Player of the Year. Luke Kennard, Most Improved. Stan Van Gundy, Coach of the Year, even though we had a better record here. But, that's how 2K does it to me. Player stats on the year: Jamal Murray, Russell Westbrook, exactly what I was hoping for in a backcourt. Tremendous together. Miles Bridges, Aaron Gordon, Clint Capella. 11 points, 15 boards. Hopefully, really solid on the defensive end. Really all I needed from him. Rebounds per game went to Capella, and assists was Russ. So we got Dallas here in the first round. Tyler Terry, Evan Fournier, Luka Doncic, Doug McDermott, Kristaps Porzingis really making a push for this whitest starting lineup in the world. I mean, good fucking Lord. All right, let's take care of Dallas, hopefully pretty easily. We move on to sweep them. Us in Memphis. John Moran, Josh Richardson, Kuminga they picked up. Jaren Jackson Jr., Jonas Valanciunas. Jonathan Kuminga and Josh Richardson are two pretty big pickups for Memphis right there. We do win in 5. Moving on to New Orleans here. Lonzo, Nikhil Alexander Walker, Ingram, Zion, Steven Adams. 2K loves the Pelicans here. Honestly, wouldn't be surprised if we lost this one. Pretty sure we blew a 3-1 lead as well. And here comes Zion, just putting up crazy numbers at the age of 22, man, right into the finals. I would be willing to bet a lot of money that the Pelicans are not in the NBA Finals next year. That would be a pretty confident bet on my part, I would think. League meetings right now, I'm going to go ahead and increase the salary cap would be great. Unfortunately, I'm not going to go ahead and just give myself that little advantage right there. I don't see the Jazz anywhere. We obviously traded for a lot of picks. Looks like none of them turned into anything for us this year. Let me just go ahead and double check. We might have our own first-round pick, but I'm not sure on that. No, we do not. So, just another one of those rebuilds. Probably not going to be drafting anybody. Quinn Snyder, I don't think he's the problem here. I think it's mostly 2K just, riding the Pelicans, per se, for lack of a better term. So we're going to end up the team player options now. Russ declined? What? Was he just, not happy here? Is there a way to see that? I know there are, older 2Ks there was. What? Okay. I feel like he accepts that typically. Toscano, no. Bridges, yes. Really? 40, whatever, $1 million? And, I have money for Steph Curry now. Would this be dumb? It's, I don't get me wrong. I love Russell Westbrook and he's won an MVP for us, but I'm not going to be dumb and just not going to go ahead. If I can get a James Harden, I'd honestly probably rather prefer Harden. He's probably not going to accept this just because it is probably not. Oh, wow. James Harden's coming here. Okay. Oh, shit. I didn't realize they're both free agents. That's going to put a damper on things. Okay. How much is his thing? So we would have to renounce the rights on Gordon. Russell Westbrook's obviously gone $66 million. Holy hell. You can go. And okay, hopefully 15. Yeah, we got $15 million bucks. That should let me keep Bridges. And obviously it probably means Aaron Gordon's gone, unfortunately. It's James Harden, though. I feel like it'd be dumb not to do it. So Bridges is going to come back. James Harden's going to come in here. That's obviously a pretty big one. I have to make sure Bridges doesn't go ahead and get a contract right now. No, he does not have a contract yet. Still do not renounce the right. It's that sucks because we probably could have gotten them both back, but I seriously do think James Harden's going to help his team win. I think James Harden puts up crazy numbers in this game. So we gave Bridges a big contract. He's obviously not in his mid-level exception anymore. At this point in time, we obviously do need to figure out a starting power forward. That's, kind of something big. We're going to slide Murray back down to the point guard spot. Hopefully I didn't make a huge mistake by bringing James Harden into here. I think he's going to translate to some winning basketball, hopefully, but we still got to figure out the starting power forward situation for us. Oh, my God. No, 2K's. Oh, my God. Oh, man, don't you just love it when things fall into line? Don't you just love it? Now I got to make a decision. Do I want Jamal or Russ? Obviously, Russ won an MVP for us last year, but he is 33, and I think he is going to regress. So I'm probably going to move him for a small forward. That's just 2K kind of blessing me. I really didn't think that was going to happen. Luckily it did for me here. KP. I wouldn't mind a trade for a small forward that also includes, somebody that can come off the bench for me, but it's not looking like. All right, we're just going to take Tobias Harris. Good score. Tobias been really good in the playoffs this year for Philly. So we just have to work on the bench a little bit at this point in time. So, oh wait, no, I don't need. Excuse me, I don't know why I changed this position. I had him at the right position. I'm dumb. Okay, we need a backup power forward, a backup small forward, and a backup point guard. Once again, I know I said I wanted to really kind of work on the whole, bench thing this offseason, but I mean, we had a chance to go ahead and sign one of the best players in the NBA in James Harden. It would have been pretty dumb, in my opinion, not to go ahead and take advantage of that. So I wouldn't mind bringing in Reggie Bullock. Cool, welcome to the team, Reggie. So I believe it's just a power forward we need now. Oh wait, no, Reggie Bullock we didn't really need. Can I move him? How tall is he? He's 6'6". He can be my backup small forward. All right, so I just need a backup power forward at this point in time, and we can kind of call it a day. I do have a lot of first-round picks, so maybe I could do a sign and trade with like a really high overall, like Damian Lee. Cool, welcome to the team. And I'll include him in 2 first-round picks. I'll get some sort of power forward, and I'll see you guys at the start of the 3rd and final year. So year number 3, the 3rd and final season. I'm super pumped about this team. Obviously, some things kind of fell into place for us. That obviously being 2K kind of glitching, let me re-sign Russell Westbrook, even though I renounced his rights. And did sign James Harden, so that obviously helped us get a really good starting power forward. Obviously I don't think this team would be nearly as good. He's surprised we're actually 9 in the power ranking. Whatever. Jamal Murray, James Harden, Miles Bridges, Tobias Harris, and Clint Capella. Bench, TJ McConnell, Reggie Bullock, Jabari Parker, who was the guy I traded for, and then Willie Cauley-Stein. So the bench definitely did get a little bit better. I would still prefer, having maybe 1 or 2 80 overalls coming off of it, but we can live with it. We got a really good starting 5. I'll see you guys at the end of the 3rd and final year. So what a season. I didn't quite see our record before we stopped simming, but 1-1 again, power rankings conference, respectively. James Harden, so we get back-to-back MVPs, which is awesome to see. Almost 30 points, 5 boards, 8 assists. 1 steal, shot almost 51% from the field, over 40% from 3 for the beard, man. You love to see it. KJ Allen, Rookie of the Year. Precious Achiuwa, Jonathan Isaac, Jonathan Kuminga, and Quinn Snyder. We go 64-18 on the year. So I would obviously love to win a championship with this team. I think it would be cool, but, Bridges, 20 points a game. I got to trade for him more often. He's really good. This team's really made up really well. We actually almost had 4 20-plus point per game guys. That would have been crazy. So we got Memphis here, Morant, Sexton, Kuminga, Clark, and DeMarcus Cousins. Interesting. I don't really know what's going on there. I'd like to just win. Cool. We go on to win in 5. Moving on to New Orleans here. Lonzo, Alexander Walker. So the team that beat us last year and then went on to win the final. See, that's just it just pisses me off. Could they beat us? Maybe. Do I think they should? No. Do I think they should sweep us? Not a fucking chance. I hate to break it to you, 2K. In 2 years, James Harden's still going to be better than Zion. I hate to break it to you. It's just, come on, dude. That's why I hate doing Western Conference teams for this reason alone. Because I got to deal with the fucking Pelicans. And it's so dumb because you build a good team and then this is what happens. All right, well, we're calling it a video today. I got to go ahead and edit this one and get it out. I hope you all have a great Memorial Day. I hope you guys all remember and observe why this is Memorial Day. But that about does it for me. As always, if you guys do have any other video ideas, feel free to leave them down below in the comment section. As always, if you guys do enjoy what you're seeing here, you guys watch these videos, you're new to the channel, whatever, feel free to subscribe, man. Stick around a while. We'd love to have you. So, as always, feel free to shoot me any other video ideas on Twitter, in the comment section, whatever works for you guys. That about does it for me. See y'all in the next one.